friends, I hope you guys are well. Life is good. Another day, another video. Today is cloudy, cool weather. I've just finished uni and I'm ready to go to my part-time job. But before we do that, we need to get some exercise in. I try to aim for at least half an hour daily exercise, whether that's press-ups, pull-ups, anything that gets my heart rate going up and, you know, that makes you feel good and sweat a bit if possible. Life is good, friends. As you know, I've quit smoking. This morning I went and bought my coffee as usual, and as I've said before, the usual faces were there, smoking, puffing away, and I'm so grateful for myself and the mindset that I have that I gave it up, because it was just draining. You're on a timer, getting nowhere. And I realize that a lot of people also are suffering from mental health, and they think that smoking cigarettes or having a beer, some alcohol or some other stuff will relieve their issues or their anxieties about the future. A lot of people do not live in the present, and I met this wonderful person, had a lovely conversation with her, and she was talking to me that, you know, being in the present, we sometimes forget ourselves. We're always either in the past or in the future. And some of the best ways to stay in the present, in the moment, is being aware that when your mind is dwelling about things that you can't control, you just take a deep breath and breathe and know that you're here and everything is fine. And the future, you know, you leave the future for the future. Leave it in God's hand if you believe in God. And then this will relieve the anxiety that you may have about the future. It could be about anything, about, you know, your finances in the future, your health, your relationships. We can't control the future, friends. And in some cases, just telling yourself that you're alive, you're well, you're able to move, eat, enjoy life's natural things, then you are fine. So you've got to ground yourself sometimes and tell yourself that everything is fine, and this way the anxiety will go. So a lot of people have anxiety about things that they can't control, and sometimes it's about things that they can control, like if they have habits of smoking, alcohol, cigarette and what have you, they can control it. But it's a matter of you putting your mindset in the right place and taking action and meaning it in terms of conviction that you want to better your health, better your future. Today I was reading the news. The inflation in the UK is the highest amongst G7 countries. So I've been bragging about the cost of living and inflation for the ordinary people, working class people like myself. And it's true, it's the highest now. It's been confirmed by the IMF that it's the highest among the G7 countries. These are developed countries. But yet the government are wanting to add more taxes so they can take more money from us to spend it on nonsense that does not benefit us, the average person, the engine of the country that keeps the country going. And there is no issues paying more taxes, but if you saw the rewards for it, you know, whether police and ambulance and hospitals and society function better, services function better, but no, in fact they're going down and they want to tax you more. And then you have elites like these idiots who wants to cause division about race and immigration and all this nonsense. Let me tell you, immigration in this country is a net asset. It's a plus to the economy and to the whole establishment when getting things moving, you know, whether it's from the food, from taxi work, from trucking, you name it, all the remedial jobs that require labor and physical people to be there, and as well as other jobs that are high skilled, doctors and nurses and so on. You know, it's a net asset. So these idiots would like you to believe that it's a problem, and we don't want to get too deep into the nonsense that these people think. They are ignorant, their mind is closed, and they don't know their history. If they knew the history of the UK, the empire that it was, 75% of the world was under their control, from all sorts of, you know, violence that took place. But on this channel we like to keep it positive. We're aware of the history, but at least going forward we should be making the right changes, the positive changes, moving in a morally correct way. We're not going to go back and change history. We can't. But we are aware of it, we acknowledge it, but we do the right thing going forward. And that's what needs to happen. But these idiots and elites like Nigel Farage and Elon Musk, what business has Elon Musk got to do with the UK politics? He's a multi-billionaire. He's a racist white donkey from South Africa. His parents gave him the money and he thinks that he's smart. It's the people that work underneath him that are the smart people. So don't let the media or the mainstream to dictate your own mind about certain things in society. Life is good, friends, and it's even better when you take charge of your health, give up addictions, and ignore the nonsense that's out there. You can be aware of it, but at least you realize what's happening. You concentrate in yourself on the controllables. Leave the uncontrollables to God, to the powers be, to the law. Let them deal with that problem. It's not our problem. Our problem is cost of living, looking after your health, increasing your income. That's what it's all about. And with the right mindset, you can do this. You can tell yourself that you want the best for your health, you want the best for your future, you want the best for your loved ones, and you got to say it the way I'm saying it and mean it and take action. That way you'll see the results and it will benefit you now and in the future. And as you can see, I love my pull-ups, and I do one arm pull-ups holding my whole body weight, 65 kg. And over time, my strength will get bigger and stronger, and it feels good. It feels good to be healthy, to be fit, to the best of my abilities. On that note, friends, life is good. When you have your health, you have 1,000 problems, as the saying goes. And when you lose your health, you have one problem. So I hope you guys take that in, and I wish you guys all well, and leave me a comment and let me know what you guys think about the topics I touched upon.